Willowbrook. Sponsors ITV3 Afternoons.
Four seasons, forever changing. A year on planet Earth. Stream now for free on ITVX.
Now on ITV3, we hear from His Majesty King Charles III on his first Christmas message to the nation.
I'm standing here in this exquisite chapel of St. George at Windsor Castle, so close to where my beloved mother, the late Queen, is laid to rest with my dear father. I am reminded of the deeply touching letters, cards, and messages which so many of you have sent my wife and myself, and I cannot thank you enough for the love and sympathy you have shown our whole family. Christmas is a particularly poignant time for all of us who have lost loved ones. We feel their absence at every familiar turn of the season and remember them in each cherished tradition. In the much-loved carol, O Little Town of Bethlehem, we sing of how in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. My mother's belief in the power of that light was an essential part of her faith in God, but also her faith in people, and it is one which I share with my whole heart. It is a belief in the extraordinary ability of each person to touch with goodness and compassion the lives of others and to shine a light in the world around them. This is the essence of our community and the very foundation of our society. We see it in the selfless dedication of our armed forces and emergency services, who work tirelessly to keep us all safe, and who perform so magnificently as we mourn the passing of our late Queen. We see it in our health and social care professionals, our teachers, and indeed all those working in public service, whose skill and commitment are at the heart of our communities. And at this time of great anxiety and hardship, be it for those around the world facing conflict, famine, or natural disaster, or for those at home finding ways to pay their bills and keep their families fed and warm, we see it in the humanity of people throughout our nations and the Commonwealth who so readily respond to the plight of others. I particularly want to pay tribute to all those wonderfully kind people who so generously give food or donations, or that most precious commodity of all, their time, to support those around them in greatest need, together with the many charitable organizations which do such extraordinary work in the most difficult circumstances. Our churches, synagogues, mosques, temples, and gurdwaras have once again united in feeding the hungry, providing love and support throughout the year. Such heartfelt solidarity is the most inspiring expression of loving our neighbour as ourselves. The Prince and Princess of Wales recently visited Wales, shining a light on practical examples of this community spirit. Some years ago, I was able to fulfill a lifelong wish to visit Bethlehem and the Church of the Nativity. There I went down into the chapel of the manger and stood in silent reverence by the silver star that is inlaid on the floor and marks the place of our Lord Jesus Christ's birth. It meant more to me than I can possibly express to stand on that spot where, as the Bible tells us, the light that has come into the world was born. While Christmas is, of course, a Christian celebration, the power of light overcoming darkness is celebrated across the boundaries of faith and belief. So whatever faith you have or whether you have none, it is in this life-giving light and with the true humility that lies in our service to others that I believe we can find hope for the future. Let us therefore celebrate it together and cherish it always. With all my heart, I wish each of you a Christmas of peace, happiness, and everlasting light.
Right now, Thousands of people are struggling to make ends meet and will face their first Christmas without a home. Too many are forced to sleep on someone's sofa, in a hostel, or on the freezing streets with nowhere to call home. Homelessness is devastating. There's constant fear and hunger. You feel totally alone. No one should have to live like this. Please donate £29.07 and stand with someone facing homelessness this Christmas. Every year, Crisis at Christmas opens its doors, offering much-needed warmth, food, company and help with a safe place to stay. It can be a real turning point. Everyone who comes to Crisis at Christmas is a valued individual, treated with respect, listened to and cared for. And every day next year, Crisis will be standing with people, providing support from skills training to help with employment. People get the support they need to leave homelessness behind and find a safe and secure home. Standing with people to show we care has never been more urgent. Please donate £29.07 to Crisis at Christmas. Call 0800 999 2050 or search Crisis at Christmas. Thank you.
When the pager goes off, I don't know who will need rescuing. It could be someone like her, or him, or them, or someone you love. And when we get that call, we'll answer it, day or night, rain or shine. As volunteers, we don't ask to be paid. All we do ask for is the kit, training and backup that keeps us ready and safe. And as a charity, the RNLI depends on donations from kind people like you to help us save lives.
You could help save the next life at sea by giving £3 a month now. Our lifesavers are ready and determined to save everyone they can, 24/7. But they need your help, right now. Please search RNLI to give £3 a month.
Your donation will help keep us ready to answer the next call.
This poor creature is a lion trapped in a cold, bare cage, alone. Terribly malnourished, just skin and bone. How can anyone simply leave a lion to rot and die? Right now, there are thousands of big cats suffering the same torment, languishing in cruel cages, neglected, abandoned, left to die. Will you help Four Paws free big cats suffering around the world right now? Please call 0800 035 7782, text RESCUE to 70546, or go online and give just £3 a month. Help Four Paws cut the bars and rescue these cats from their prisons. Help us take them to our sanctuaries where they can begin to recover. You'll be setting big cats free from pain and protecting them from cruelty, letting them see the blue sky above and breathe the clean, fresh air of freedom for the first time. But they are the lucky ones. Please call 0800 035 7782, text RESCUE to 70546 to give £3 a month via your mobile phone. Because if no one cuts the bars and frees these big cats, they will die trapped and alone.
I need to report a murder.
Whose murder?
Mine.
You have a name?
It's Vladimir Putin.
An unidentified poison has been deployed in central London. I need you to go to Moscow. We follow the poison, we find the poisoner.
There is no extradition agreement.
You stop! I will never stop!
Litvinenko, stream free on ITV3.
Now on ITV3, we're off to the infamous village of Midsummer, where only one thing's for certain.
Riser recliner chairs from Willowbrook. Sponsors ITV3 Afternoons.